What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. We all know about the Sha'carri Richardson situation going on with Christian Coleman. As you know, she attacked him in the Seattle airport. And of course, what I kept hearing from so many people, women and men alike, that were defending her, was what did he do wrong? What did he do to her? He must have did something, which is crazy because Seattle's airport probably has some of the best technology in the country. The top 15 city, probably. They have cameras everywhere. If by any chance he would have hit her or would have struck her, basically he would have went to jail. All right. Now, for those of you who don't know, he basically came out and defended her and, talked well about her, even though she beat up on him. Okay. Now, Corey Holcomb, he heard the apology, and Corey Holcomb says this.
This thing here is something that I see too often, where you try and get the male that's with you in trouble with the authorities because most of the time you have leverage over the male when you say something's wrong. I don't like people who do that in this society. If you are a female who tries to use her gender to get the man you with arrested intentionally, they saw her throwing headphones at the man and everything. But when the police came, she act like it was the other way around.
Right.
I can't forgive you for that.
So the first thing that Corey is saying, look, man, the woman put her hands on you, basically tried to possibly get you arrested. You forgave her, and I can't forgive that. And let me just say this, man, when you're young, and even if you're our age, depending on how good the what is, how much you feeling her, it's easy to say, I ain't dealing with her no more. I ain't messing with her no more. It's easy to say that. And I realize that. It's a lot of us that we give women that we like more chances, that depending on what we're talking about. This is absolutely true. We all can fall back into simping. But when it comes to the position where police got to get involved, your ass going to jail, and then I got to come out here and defend you, hell to the no. I got to understand. That's not where it's at. All right? But wait, there's more.
I'm gonna say something. It's kind of, but I'm gonna say it. My son, he's 24.
Already? Oh my goodness.
He is doing something to help himself now because he know I was finna be through with him. Because he had a girlfriend, his mother told me that girl likes to fight him. And I told him, hey man, let me tell you something about a girl who likes to fight. You're the one that's gonna get in trouble for it. I don't care how much she hits you. If she hits you, you're supposed to get away from her. Because you're only human, you're gonna hit her back. And when you hit her back, you're gonna get in trouble. Long story short, he called a domestic for hitting her. And I'm like, what did you think was gonna happen? He's been trying to communicate with her because he's out here on the West Coast in this program to help better himself.
Right.
I said, you're communicating with her. You know everything you text her and say to her, they're gonna bring that up in court because she has a case against you. I saw him freeze when I said that because he wasn't thinking. He's young, naive, just like this other young man who runs track. They don't understand that they are in a situation where you're about to get delivered to the system.
Now, in this situation, he's using his son as a reference. He said, look, my own son, I wasn't even going to deal with my own son anymore. The reason why I didn't want to deal with my own son anymore, because he was dealing with a chick that liked to put hands on him. I told him, I said, man, listen, if you retaliate, it's going to be on you. What happened? He retaliated. He ended up catching a domestic charge. Now, he said his son, who's 24 years old, now lives in California somewhere. But wait, check this out.
I think what I said shook him up. But you know what shook him up the most?
What?
The young lady caught a domestic on herself since he's been out here with the other dudes. I was like,
And don't they usually in court, in cases like that, they usually say that they're not supposed to be around them.
Right.
You're not supposed to speak to them again. You know that's what they say in those
Oh,
cases.
yeah, they tell the
Yeah.
young and dumb who's got nothing to lose. That's why I told them, everything you say to that young woman, you're going to be in trouble. But how'd she get a domestic while he was gone? She got a domestic.
Right.
Fighting the other dude.
Yeah, she was probably the instigator.
I was like, God is showing you everything you need to see.
So basically, the young lady his son was with went on and she caught a domestic violence charge herself. Okay, so let's talk about it, brothers. Christian Coleman is putting himself in a situation where, as nice as he is, he's a holy roller. He loves God. I'm pretty sure he's tapping it with, without being married, but it's okay. All of that is going on, right? The moment he decided to respond or defend himself, the way the system is set up, it's going to be all bad. And look at what Corey talked about. He said his son, the ex-girlfriend, called it domestic. Well, let's look at Sha'carri Richardson. Future performance is indicative of past performance. Didn't she do the same thing? Isn't that what she did? Didn't Sha'carri Richardson not catch a domestic violent situation? It wasn't a charge, but allegedly she was beating on her girlfriend. The girlfriend was beating on her back. So you got a history of doing this. And not only do you got a history of doing this, you got a history of doing this to men. Now, it don't matter who you are. So brothers be sitting back, and I remember when we first saw that she got together with the dude, we was like, okay, yeah, this is good. Well, why is it good? Oh, well, because basically she got a dude now. So because she got a dude now, he gonna get all that out of her. He not gonna be as emotional because it was, two women in a relationship, right? He gonna change that. No, he not. He ain't gonna change a damn thing. And let me tell you one thing I noticed about us as men. We get with certain chicks and we obviously believe that, you know what? Oh, she's getting some, he's giving her some good D. So she not gonna be acting like that no more. Man, yes, they gonna be acting like that some more, bro. Yeah, they will. Because they ain't got nothing to do with you. A lot of men, black men in general, gotta stop believing that because you a man and you know how to tame a woman and all that, you know how to give her what you need, you can change her. You can't. Okay? You can't. It's just not the truth. You cannot. And a lot of black men just gonna have to understand that this is the case. It don't make it wrong that you can't change them. It just means that everybody ain't for you. And so what you gotta understand is when they start hitting you, you're gonna defend yourself back. You're gonna go to jail. All you gotta do is leave her right now. She's going to repeat that with somebody else and she's gonna go to jail herself. Why would you let her bring you down? Stop letting dusty people, I swear I've learned this the last 2 years. Stop letting dusty, broke, untalented people bring you down with nothing to offer. Don't let them bring you down. That includes booty clapping. It includes clapping. If they want to ruin their life, let them ruin their life. You got to get a job. You're going to get your money. You can't be having somebody check your record and you got a DV domestic violence on there. How you going to explain that? Oh, well, you see, that got dropped and that wasn't, my girl. Man, no employer want to hear that. They don't want to hire you because you got a domestic violence on your list. Get her out of there. That's all you got to do. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do. Turn the bell. We're out.